Hello, it's Slay the Princess Part 13. Last time, we kind of became one and tried to break through the barrier thing. Also, she ate me. Yes, if you want to see me get consumed whole, then the last one exists, but yeah. This time is apparently the last princess encounter before the finale of this cycle. So let's see what happens.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Now what if I just lock the door and chill in the basement? I do want to get to my retirement.
Make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
It's only 2 days until my retirement.
A warning.
Blah, blah,
We're
blah.
not going to go through with this.
Blah,
Ignore him.
blah. Kevin!
Teary
Blah,
blade is
blah. Heard all this before. I'm just gonna go down there, lock the door, because I know that's an option.
the door to the basement.
Blah.
Her voice soft.
Blah,
Hello?
blah,
Hypnotize.
Blah.
Don't let it fool you.
blah.
Good. You're still listening to
Go
reason.
down the door.
It would be better
Stairs.
if you had
Go down the
one, but
stairs.
you may still be able to do what needs to be done. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Good, she won't be able to leave, just like I won't be able to leave.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's
Blah.
a lot riding.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I don't think I'm strong. Let's just wait a little.
Okay.
Let's just wait a little. The only supposed to end the world. Let's just wait a
Seems
little.
like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't,
I don't like it
promise
when you
that you'll
look at me like
regret
that.
that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one. I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here.
This is
It's a
gonna lock
chance
her
we'll
in.
have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch. No one has to die.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
You
Sure I
turn your
can.
back
Let's
to
just
the
stay here.
princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Have I done this before? I don't know. What's this? My
Fine.
retirement.
Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay
Oh,
for
it's.
leaving
I'm
me
covering it.
behind.
It could be. It could say Bell. It could say Bell to pay.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Nah, she can't.
Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she? You can still grab the blade and get back down here.
Nah.
It'll be the death of all of us, but
Nah.
fine. We'll do it your way.
My retirement is on its way.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
I've kind of done this before, but
Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
no.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. But it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
No.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
It's fine.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
I think I do. You're just stuck in there.
Doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
You're in there, and I'm out here, and you're in there, and I'm the beast thing, and you're the princess, and you're in there, and I'm out here.
No.
And he's up around there. Tell me all you want. These. Oh, this was just an act. Blah blah blah.
Just
I'm
ignore
tired.
her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just.
It's my
don't pay
retirement
attention
after
to
all.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the
that
night
just
to
happened again.
silence
Oh.
in the cabin.
Hmm.
The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Oh, you look different.
Try
Oh,
and
not
stumble to
much
your
different from
feet
last time.
As the
Oh.
princess draws near, it's
Okay.
as though your body simply stops.
Getting a weird sense
working.
of deja vu here.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
That sounds weird.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
You're mean. That's
What a
mean.
shame. If you'd only help me get out of
I don't
here,
have gills,
we could
neither,
have done
or am I
such
green.
Wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Nah, I'm fine. Play the nightmare again. Okay. So let's do things a little differently this time.
You're on a path.
Blah
You're
blah.
here.
Blah blah. She's gonna kill me again.
People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh. What if he hears us? That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
Sometimes. Why would I? Okay, she ruined my retirement. I'm angry now. I'm gonna
A warning.
start
Before
stabbing.
you go any further. She
Blah,
will.
blah.
I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least, she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Retirement is gone, so I have to kill the princess to secure
The
my
interior of the
retirement.
cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't notice, but there are ghouls in the windows. That's weird. Okay, so I went back and checked which direction I went last time, because last time there's two directions I could go. And I went left, because left is always right, but maybe right is maybe right is right.
What happened to the door? There was a door here last time. It's just
there
an
was.
empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
I have a mirror. Don't care about the mirror. Cabin's different.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yes, it would. Wait, I'm doing nothing. I'm not checking again. I remember everything.
Good. Steel can't lie to us.
Okay, so I looked at what I did last time, and last time I, for whatever reason, I aided and abetted this horrific savings-ruining criminal. I don't know why I would do that.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb? The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Maybe. Could use a gun. I think I said that last time, but... Oh no, I feel the corn again starting to grow. This is where I started the corn joke, wasn't it? Oh no. Oh, watermelon. Okay, let's just go down. There's no...
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
Yeah, those are supposed to be like that.
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
Yeah, you didn't.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Oh, I'm not gonna have much fun because you spent all of my savings on corn, which I farmed corn, so you using my savings on corn was horrifically evil. Use the money I made from corn farming on corn is evil. I'm gonna break your skull open like a watermelon.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
How hard is it to throw a knife?
It can't be that hard. But then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place, it'll be enough.
Could just jump off, that would do something. Yeah, just being pessimistic, I can do
Finally,
it.
a voice of reason. The rest of you should take notes. You know why I'm being a pessimist. I'm just asking questions.
Nah, I can kill her. It's not like she's a spectral ghost. I'm like my organs shut down. We'll have to manually crank them. That won't happen.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
What does it mean to crank an organ, anyway?
As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
This is normal.
No, I'm not. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
No, I'm going to find you. 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 Well, as we always know, right's always left. Because right's always left. Left's always right. Which means right is right.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
That's not what I
As
wanted
the
to happen.
princess approaches,
Well, yes,
your
it is.
legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
Stab,
You do.
stab.
Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your
Ooh.
blood begins to coagulate. It's
Coagulate.
as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs,
Liver,
liver,
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open.
Hello.
What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please
Yeah, keep doing
start
that.
doing it again.
Hard to get
Are you
revenge.
sure about that? Are you
Well,
sure that's what you want?
My organs are failing.
Interrupt me some more. You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart.
Lungs, liver,
Again,
Nerves.
your eyes shoot open
Heart.
as you gasp for
lungs,
breath.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
Can't decide
heart,
what you want to do,
lungs,
can you?
liver, nerves, heart,
Liver.
lungs,
Oh, well,
liver,
standing there gasping
nerves,
like a fish
heart,
is more fun than
lungs,
dead, even if you
liver,
look ridiculous.
nerves, heart,
She isn't
lungs,
attacking us.
liver,
Why?
no, nerves, heart, I'll strike.
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know what she said. I think she said something sexist.
Liver.
You finish me. I'm due alive. What happened to me if you kill me? Here's how you know. Oh, yes, I just kill you instead. Have a revenge enemy. Well, we can work together. But we can get out of here. Blah. Find you win. Leave. Die.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She
Boink.
doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart. We did it. We actually did it.
It seems like a problem.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this.
Uh-oh.
I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Can she? We've already seen how she can change. Heart, lungs.
Liver, nerves.
You're not getting those
Lungs,
stairs back.
liver,
I'll
nerves,
see you when
heart,
you finally
lungs.
decide to die.
She falls
Oh.
to the ground, unmoving. Nerves. Oh. I can stop now, can't I?
Yeah, we're fine.
I can.
Well, we did it. Revenge secured.
And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right?
Well, the stairs are gone.
She was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us. It means that you're stuck here. Forever. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, I hate this. Time passes. Forever's gonna end. Eventually, right? No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end. I
Yeah.
feel sick. It doesn't have to be forever, though. Does it? What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands. Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die? Because right now, you don't want us to do that. You're right. I don't.
Yeah, he
If
doesn't.
we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care? I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours.
Now,
Especially yours.
You say that. Now, I don't mean to break it to you, but while you said that, you did make me stab, so you did, like, help me conspire to murder someone, or you did all the conspiring, I just kind of did it, but...
Why? What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
Doesn't matter if I die, I'll come back again.
Again? That's unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once. I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you? Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine. She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time? I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Well, that's mean. He doesn't want to tell me the secrets, but I've the best ideas for you guys. What more do I need? Am I not a creature of biology? Will I starve or die of dehydration before it forever happens?
That's a grim thought, innit? But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along. We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it.
Are you stuck in here with us, or are you capable of going other places?
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't. Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
I get it, you don't want to stay because you'll be lonely. How sweet.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely.
Aw.
Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
Can you tell me your secrets?
No.
How about now? Is it secret time?
Still no.
I want to wear you down. Eventually, you might as well spill those sweet, sweet secrets now. Then we'll have something else to talk about.
You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel
Yeah, I can feel it.
I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
Secret?
The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can.
Secret?
The narrator continues to ignore you.
I don't know. Let's just pick up the blade.
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
Oh, just a little fun, a little knife game. Just wait a little.
More time passes. You're still here. More time passes. You're still here. More time passes. You're still here. More time passes. You're still here.
Okay, that's quite a bit. Could throw it into the void. That might not be good for me, though. Why not?
I don't
It's
like
funny.
this, but I suppose there's not much I can do to stop you, is there? You raise the blade to your neck and slit your carotid artery.
Maybe if I had some secrets, this would not happen.
Here we go. You'd better get this right next time, do you hear me? Don't blow it. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The Wraith.
You're on a path in the wood. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. Yes, so it does.
Cold is back. Nice.
No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be. What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave? Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world. Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it, yourself included. Oh, threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice. All death
True.
has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again. This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels a lot
I
different.
don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore.
Yeah, it feels a little different.
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end.
Spreading. Spreading? Spreading. 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 Spreading.
Her influence?
Oh, yeah, that is different.
I really shouldn't have said that.
Oh.
It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Well, yeah, the reason he doesn't tell me things is because knowledge is kind of what me and the princess are trying to get, which is why he doesn't tell us anything, because me knowing more is effectively the objective of the princess. So he doesn't want to tell me that much. Are you the same narrator? You are quick to accept that we've been here before.
Suspiciously quick. If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. Is that supposed to be a riddle? If it is, it's not very good.
He does accept it pretty quickly on the third time.
I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate.
Okay, so he also changes, which makes sense.
So,
in a
yes,
sense.
I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us.
Maybe.
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option. Something else we haven't tried? Leave. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option.
Then she finds a way out on her own. So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out. Only we don't have to see her. That's got to be better, right? No, it's strictly worse. And why is that?
Here's why.
Because it's cowardly, for starters. And because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options.
You see, again, he goes for the lack of, risk, so the unknown is always worse than the known. So it's kind of like a stagnation, and his unknown is surprises and change. But again, he doesn't like that very much.
The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong.
Let's just do this one.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever. Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't. And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating.
Of course he'd think it'd be easier. Of course he would.
Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them. On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends. I'd like to see what that does to him.
Let's
You
go.
continue down the path
to the cabin.
towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing, something that would make everything make sense. Maybe letting her out really is the answer. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Are you trying to reverse psychology me, or have you just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless
clowns.
advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue. Would you look at that? We won.
We win,
Take it however you will.
Okay, enter the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward.
It actually felt weird when I saw this place being so narrow. Because usually it's kind of more open, but it felt weird. It actually felt kind of cramped.
The only furniture of
Field?
notice... That's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? What do you mean there isn't a mirror? There's a mirror, plain as day at the end of the hall. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Let's pretend there's a mirror at the end of the hallway, and that right now we can't see behind it. What's there? What's behind it?
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement. Are you saying there isn't a door? Are you saying that at the end of the hallway there's just an opening again? He didn't say door, did he? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening. It's just like last time, isn't it? Only instead of a visible empty void, there's an invisible one. For all we know, she could be standing right there behind the mirror. For all we know, she's going to jump out at us, and there's nothing we can do to stop her. Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you, and certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement.
Alright, mirror time.
Towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward, towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there. I hate that I know what's about to happen. Knowing makes it so much worse. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Helplessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Ooh.
Shit. Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap.
Ouch.
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom, but then you took my body away from me. So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you?
Ooh,
You get to
ouch.
watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clearly hates us.
Yes.
And what's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different. We might as well take it.
Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt.
Then turn off the part of you that feels things. Oh,
That's-
it's that easy.
Yeah, it's not very
It
easy.
is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain. Except that pain hurts.
That is true. That is what pain does.
Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition.
Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad?
You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
Mm. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, creepy. Ooh, the stars, they're moving. I'm moving the stars in my mind. Ooh. Anyway. Look, we're even now. You killed me, then I killed you. Water under the bridge, right? I've never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here. I'm a victim in all this. Too, you know. Wouldn't possessing me be against my will make you no better than me? You don't have to be evil. You don't have to do this. Do you need to take my body? Can't I just open the door for you? That's fine, I actually came here to free you. Nah, struggle.
You
Ooh.
violently struggle against the princess, but all you manage to do is grind the fragments of your splintered ankle together. You can't shake free from her now.
It's so easy to make you squirm. But I won't be crueler than I have to be. I don't even want to cause any more damage. It'll be hard enough for me to walk out of here on that broken ankle.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in
Ooh,
ways
ghost
that
again.
defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do
Ooh.
anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too.
Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine?
Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk. It is fine. Everything is always fine. These consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort. I'm sure we'll be moving on again soon enough.
Mhm.
Your
Ooh,
vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
that doesn't sound good.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong. It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. It's rather rude to show up in somebody else's body and boss it around like that.
Yeah, that's pretty mean. This is rude.
We were gonna let you out of here. That's the whole reason we marched all the way back up to the cabin. Were we? I was. And what reasons are those supposed to be? Nobody should be able to be judge, jury, and executioner.
Weren't you all of those things for me? I can grasp the shape of everything you think and feel. You think you were numb, but you are hopeless and paranoid. You are afraid of me, and I don't feel regret, even to the recesses of your soul. There is not a drop of sympathy to be found.
We weren't always like this. I've always been like this.
All I'm doing is reaping what you've sown.
We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement. It's better than giving her what she wants.
You wouldn't dare. Move now.
We could throw ourselves into the basement.
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. Because I know you feel it too.
Mean. Fair. Mean. Ooh. Into the abyss we go.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
I won't let you do this.
Capillaries burst.
But
and
you
muscle
will.
fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter. We're putting in everything we have. You're not. You're thinking too much about how she's hurting us. You're thinking too much about your body. It's just a body.
Yes, it's just a body now. But I need to do so many terrible things to you.
I don't like that.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Next one, you throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
Why do you hate me?
Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall. We did it! We actually did it! Yes, we've really shown them all, haven't we? I don't think this qualifies
We've shown them.
as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now?
You need what happens now. You wanted this.
But I want to know what he thinks happens now.
I don't think you're going to find that out.
Why? What do you know that you're not telling us?
You should pay better attention to your head. You left. Gone. It's just you and you and you and me.
Yep.
Idiot.
Terminal velocity ceases, and you feel a mass, a growth torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening to me?
Get sprangled. But you don't answer her before she's gone, and you feel a resistance underneath your feet once more. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's here. Let's just continue. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. It's calling us. And not in a good way. Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into the void. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You're nothing at all. There he is. But that isn't right. Can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it, a figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Uh-huh. Crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. Another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror to jagged shards of broken glass. Let's go to the bottom. I don't know if I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I?
You were either going to have seen all this, or you weren't going to have seen all this. This is worse, but you still have an opportunity to save the world. You can still slay her.
You want me to slay her? I need to know what she actually is. Maybe so many times. Have you been the same? No, he hasn't. Let's see that.
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. Like I said, this isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions?
We've already crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now. Not that there's ever been much of me to save.
Are you a part of me or something else? I think I asked that. You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
Okay, I asked them this already. Do you know that things won't just be worse if I destroy her?
Of course they won't be worse. I saw a glimpse of a better world, and I did what I could to make it real. Anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
Okay. I want to destroy the concept of transformation. How is that existence any better than death? Or even different from death at all? Honestly, it feels worse.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either.
Everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live? What would it be like to live in a world without her?
Light, burdenless, an eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery. Everyone will be with the ones they love. No more fear, no more howling chaos. Just life, forever. There's a cruel irony to it all. The only way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself.
You have anything to say for yourself, for all this hubris?
I do. The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
I was made to do the single task. Who made me? What am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Okay, so he made me. Interesting. Did I remember that? I don't know if I quite knew that. Does anyone else know about this? Does anyone else know about us?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
I'm not gonna slay her.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god, even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up. I'm just an echo, and every echo fades away.
Bye. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with a newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You're the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. When you arrive at the heart of things, there's no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Bazoinko! Hello once again. Whoa. Yes, me as though.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Your conversation. I have missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Did I ask this before? Let's just see it again.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Okay, so the narrator kind of made us both. So he took space-time or whatever, and broke it, made two gods, I guess. Gods. Which is how he made us. And then... yeah, so I guess he made us both. So I'm kind of... nothing, stagnation, not quite.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Yeah, he's the echo because he's just the same thing repeated over and over. In a sense. And I'm kind of... nothing if I had to guess. Yeah, I'd be the sky in this image here. She's this. And I guess this would be in between, perhaps? Really just leave. Stay on this. Let's talk this through. I have so many questions. For good. You're always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked, if all of them would have led to this moment?
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Oh, that's asking a question. Uh-oh. Oodle doodle.
Forcefully choosing your death and forfeiting your body. You chose agency. But agency requires action. And action requires endless tapestry of events. In your final moments would you remove action itself from reality?
Silent.
But you say nothing. A web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves.
Nerves?
The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to. Where did you end and I begin? When you felt what it was to be me, we held on to each other and pierced the veil of truth. Will you abandon that curiosity now that we are no longer joined in physicality?
What was... With a veil, you abandoned the curiosity. As though the world doesn't exist. Act as though the world can't exist without you. I've existed without you.
Have you? Or is what you think of as independence merely an illusion? Without me, you can have no contrast. And without contrast, you have no shape.
I wonder if there's much I can do different here. Ooh, hello.
Shiver passes through you as unseen fingers dance across your skin. They remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they don't return it. I offer you absolution, and you take my hand in yours. You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was you to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
There's no need for us to keep fighting. There's no need for us to keep fighting. I'll leave with you. I just don't know how.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
Free myself. Fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here except for her is you. Feel your wings spanning a cosmic sail, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
I love you. Oop. My hand is small. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. You are free and she is with you. Nice grass.
It's magnificent.
Is that kind of grass? There are no worlds, no thoughts to describe absolute reality. Something that simply is. Let's just step in. You step forward. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contain 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you always will always be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. Huzzah! Once again, I have won! Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Hey, turn to the main menu. Okay, so before I end, I will check some of this, see if there's anything here. Memories. Ooh, the hero and the princess. The spaces in between. The end of everything. The tower, doubt forces the hand of fealty. Doubt forces the hand of fealty. The specter. The remains of violence free from hesitation. The nightmare. Fear locked away in the basement of your mind. The razor. To look too closely is to redraw the lines. The beast. Softness cornered turns to viciousness. The fury. An angel felled is a demon scorned. The wraith. A broken doll, a spirit slain. The wild. Bodies fused. Where does one thing begin and another end? Well, that's the end of this episode. There will be more. Seeing everything else. Probablingus. Eventually the series will end. But, well, it won't truly end at any point. They'll still be here. You can still return to them. And, oh, it didn't happen. Oh. Usually the thing happens when that thing goes... But yeah. Anyway, if you liked the video, like it. Click the button. Click it. Once, not twice. Click the button, not once. Wait, yes, once, not twice. And after you click the button, click the other button that says subscribe. Okay, if you don't... Oh, there it is. Weirdly, it's off sync. Huh. But yeah, if you don't subscribe and like, I will throw the holy hand grenade at you. Anyway, yeah, that's it. See you next time. You better come back next time. Bye-bye.